Today what we're going to be making is an orange mead with nutmeg and allspice.
Since the last video, Alex said that his masculinity level went down by doing cupcake videos, so this time we decided to do mead. I wanted to do something more manly.
I thought everyone said I was a hot stud.
No.
You've never made mead before, have you?
No, I've never made mead.
You've just drank the stuff I brought over, right?
Right.
So why don't I tell you about all the things we have here, because this is all we need. Brewer's yeast, about 4.5 pounds of honey, fresh water, spices, and some orange.
So why don't you tell people what mead is?
Mead is just honey wine. I don't know how
But
else.
why is it considered a wine if there's no grapes involved?
I don't know, that's what they called it.
So it's a wine.
It is a wine. If you're just going kind of shooting from the hip, typical mead is about 3 pounds per gallon of honey. So you want 3 pounds of honey per gallon of mead that you make, and that comes out to around 12 to 15% alcohol by volume.
So we've went around and robbed all the beehives because it takes a large amount of honey.
It's a surprisingly good value for the amount of alcohol you get. This is what I used to make when I was underage and couldn't find anyone to
Can't
buy
say
alcohol.
that. No, this is what you did when you were 21 and just didn't have enough money to purchase.
One rule in mead making is that good mead comes from good ingredients.
But wait, let me ask you one question.
Yes.
How much does this make in total?
A gallon and a half to 2 gallons.
Okay, so we're gonna get 2 gallons, and I just want you to see that this honey was $10, and this one was probably $10, so that's $20 in honey. So couldn't we just buy a couple bottles at the liquor store?
I think we'd still come out on top
Buy,
for 15% alcohol.
So it's like buy one, get one free, essentially, then, is what we're getting by doing it ourselves.
Probably.
Alright.
It's also fun. This is fun.
Yes.
Make it the way you like it.
I won't have my lovely honey anymore, but I'll stop and get more.
Okay.
Alright, so
really...
what is this thing?
So we'll get to that,
Okay.
but let's start with the start and rehydrate this yeast. So the first thing you want to do is get a clean bowl, and we've sanitized all these things beforehand. And all you need to do is take your dry yeast and put it in the bowl.
Wait, do I get to do some things?
Yeah, why don't you grab some water?
This water?
Yep.
Okay.
It'll start to rehydrate the stuff in 15 minutes.
Oh, it's getting thick.
Now that we got this going,
You don't have to stir that? You don't want to touch it or anything?
you don't want to push it around too much.
Why?
Just because you don't want
Why?
to disturb it too much. You're just really rehydrating. You're not doing too much else.
Okay. What happens if you did? Does it make it mad?
You might. That's called yeast abuse.
Wait, you're putting the honey in already?
I'm just putting a little dollop in.
For what?
Give them something to chew on.
Like there are little pets?
Yeah. I don't know if this actually helps all that much.
Do I put this on it? Oh, now you're gonna stir it. Now you're
Just a
gonna
little,
abuse the
just a little
yeast.
bit. Just a little bit. Abuse the yeast.
So you can stir it, but I can't.
You just want to give them a little love tap. You don't want to give them too much. Look at that nice creamy consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's dangerous.
Is this abusing the yeast?
Yes.
How do you make sure all the yeast dies before you drink it?
You just wait. It's a matter of time. You'll see once we start fermenting this, the airlock will start bubbling. And
Right away?
Yeah. Once it stops bubbling, you rack into a secondary vessel off of the yeast lees at the bottom, and then you do your final finishing, like final sweetening, putting any other ingredients you want in there. At that point, you wait a little bit for all to get integrated and any other yeast to drop out and everything, and then you have your final product that you can bottle.
Exciting.
So I'm putting half teaspoon.
You're putting half of it on the floor.
Putting you on the floor. Yeah.
Dude, this is a huge thing of water. I think it's gonna need a lot.
You don't want to overspice it.
Do you need some help?
Oh, man, I can fix
Do you need
it.
some muscle?
Ooh, look at those. That's what I want on my side. All right. Ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So that's pretty good. We'll just be careful. You don't want to get it contaminate the product with your gross germs.
This is gonna turn to alcohol, which means it will dissolve any germs.
Deserve any germs?
Dissolve any germs.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And then what we can do is let me juice half of this in here.
Okay.
Right there.
Keep going. Okay.
Alright,
Do I stir it?
stir it up, baby.
It's not warm enough for the honey to dissolve.
I'm sure it will be if we put some elbow grease into it.
It does smell good.
Mm-hmm. It smells like herbs and orange. See, it has a lot more flavor than you think.
I just burped.
A little bit of honey on here.
Put this in storage till we forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be drinking it in a month from now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it'll be the best beverage you've ever had.
Okay.
It'll be almost as sweet as you.
Thank you for helping me make mead.
Well, we learned today that it was probably easier just to go up and look a recipe up online than have a video explaining it, because it's not all that entertaining. It's a pretty simple process. But nonetheless, if you liked watching this video, hit subscribe and hit the like button. Do you want me to try that again?
Yeah.